Okay, we're back with the next segment. In this segment, we're going to take a look at the direct gas impingement system of the AR, how it functions, and how when we use a suppressor, how we have to tune the system for maximum reliability. So as a quick, very surface discussion of what the direct impingement gas system is as the bullet comes down the barrel, it bleeds off a little bit of gas up into this gas block, and if you'll see under this rail, this little silver tube, then it funnels some of the gas back into the action, which cycles the action. Well, the gas systems on the ARs are set to work at a certain pressure and a certain dwell time for proper reliable function. Well, as soon as I put a suppressor on, I increase the back pressure, which kind of plays some havoc with that system. So what we can do is we can run an adjustable gas block, and this adjustable gas block now allows us finite control of exactly how much or how little gas we're going to put into this action. So now I can essentially retune the gas system on this setup for maximum reliability. And here's how we'll do that. There is an adjustment screw in the front, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to screw that adjustment all the way in and close off the gas system 100%. Then I'm going to open it 1 or 2 turns. And then what we do is you take your magazine with the ammunition you're going to use, and we'll load 1 round, and we'll put it in the rifle, and we'll shoot that 1 round. If there is not enough gas in the system, the bolt won't come back far enough to strip the next round or possibly eject the round that was just fired. And so then what we'll do is after we fire that round, we'll put another single round in, but now I'll open up the gas port incrementally. And we'll keep doing this process until there's enough gas in the system to cause the bolt to lock back on an empty magazine and eject the next round, right? Now, once I've done that, for me, I like to give it a little bit of extra gas, so I'll give it another half turn open so that when the gun's dirty or when it's cold or when I might not have enough lubrication in the system and it's more resistance, there's a little bit of extra gas in the system to make sure the gun's going to cycle reliably. And so that's the next thing we'll do. So we'll move forward, we'll get your gas system set, and then we will start tuning the gas system for this round and this ammunition, this rifle.
So on your increments, you said you'll do it in increments. So is it typically half a turn, a quarter turn? What would you?
Yeah, I would normally start off with half a turn.
Okay.
That's a good incremental to go. And you'll have an Allen wrench or some type of adjustment key. And yeah, I'll just do a 180-degree turn, and I'll start doing those turns until we get the desired result, which is the bolt locks open on an empty magazine. Then I'll give it a little bit more, and then you are tuned and ready to go. All right, let me put those back on. Okay. All right, so eyes and ears. So then all you need to do is just, we're going to fire a round, and if it doesn't lock open, you pull the mag, and then when you pull the mag, I'll make the adjustments, and we'll just go like this, and it should go pretty quick.
All right, so what Eric's having me doing, we've got one loaded in the chamber ready to go, and all he's looking for is from the adjustments that he made is if the bolt will come back and stay locked back, but he's thinking that it probably won't because we've only made 1 adjustment. So there he goes, first round on the SBR. I have no idea where it's going to go because we're not zeroed yet, but we're going hot. And I hit the target.
Very cool.
Bonus.
Now you can see the bolt didn't lock open, right?
Right.
So let's pull the bolt, lock it to the rear. Now leave the magazine in. We'll
Okay.
use the magazine, so just pull it hard to the rear. So that shows us that the mag's working and the bolt's locked open. So it was kind of a little additional test to make sure the mag was good. So now you're going to remove the magazine and load that round. I'm going to go and open up the gas port, make some adjustments on the gas system and put some more gas in the system.
Okay.
To adjust it.
So you're going to do another half turn?
Yep.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that up. I'm going to give you 3.
Okay.
And we're good. So let's try it again.
All right, so we've made another adjustment, and we're gonna try it again and see if we can get the bolt to stay locked. All right, here we go, going hot. Stayed open. So does that mean we're good, or
Awesome.
you say we're gonna
So-
make another adjustment?
Yeah. All right, so now we've incrementally increased the pressure in the gas system, and now we've got it to where it's locking open on an empty magazine, which is what we want. Now, what I would do personally is try that 2 or 3 more times just to make sure that it wasn't, we weren't right on that edge. We've already done that off camera. So now we know we have the bolt and the gas system set. Now for me, I like to give it one more click so that I get just that extra margin of reliability if it's dirty, if it's muddy, if it's cold out, or if we've shot a lot suppressed and there's a lot of carbon in the system. This gives me just that little extra margin of reliability. So I'm going to give you one more turn on your adjustment out. So I'm opening up your gas system one more notch. There you go. And so now our gas system is set. And our next step now is to zero the rifle and true up the data. And I know he knows how to do that.
I know that one.
All right.
All right, so that was way easier than I expected it to be. First of all, I don't know where you all were with ARs, but for me it's a little intimidating because I just don't know that much about them. You learn something new. Hey, you learn something new. Also, I'm not very mechanically inclined, so Erik made that look really, really easy. But now we're at the part where I do know what I'm doing. So we only need to make some slight adjustments. I got really lucky. Erik told me just to fire because we were trying to get the bolt to lock back. And I aimed center on my target, and I was actually on paper. So that made it a whole lot easier. So I am 1 minute right and 4 minutes high. So I'm just gonna make my adjustments here. I'm gonna come to the left 1 minute. These are half-minute adjustments. So that was my windage. Actually, I need to take this off real quick. Could have already done that. And we're gonna come down 4 minutes. And this one come down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should be good there. And we're just gonna leave these off just to make sure in case I make some other adjustments. All right, we got 4 in there. All right, here we go. Left to right looks perfect, and I think I'm 1 minute low. All right, so I got 2 downrange, and initially I thought that they were on top of each other, but they're not. It's the way the Caldwell target is designed. So I've got one at the bottom of the diamond, straight at 6 o'clock. 2 minutes low, but the left to right is good. And then the other one is the elevation is perfect, but it's 1 minute right. So I'm going to do at least one more, maybe a couple more, and see if we can get some consistency. Because right now I'm a couple of minutes apart. Okay, there we go. So it looks like our elevation is good. I've got 2 side by side now, which is what I wanted, but I need to come back to the left about another minute. So we'll do 1, 2 clicks. These are half-minute clicks. So I'm gonna go ahead and load a couple more rounds here. Around the edge of the bullseye. Looks like right on top of the last one. All right, we're going to do one more 4-round group, four rounds, just because that's what I loaded in the magazine. I'm going to go in that top right diamond and just see how close of a group I can get together here. All right, we're going hot now. Okay, we're clear. Let's see how that looks. We're still shooting a little bit low left. I could bring it up half a minute. And maybe right a quarter minute, but I got half a minute clicks. So we'll go ahead and bring it right half a minute and up a minute. I think we're gonna call it good. All right, I'm kind of digging this AR action. Erik's got me set up. He's giving me some data from his profile, and we'll see how we do with it. And then I'll go ahead and build my own profile in geoballistics. You know what? I got one bullet left. Can't leave just one bullet by itself, so let's go ahead and load it. All right. So what we're going to do is go out to 300 yards and see how we do. If we need to make any adjustments, we'll make some adjustments. All right, we were going hot.
Okay, low. Windage was good.
Okay.
Come up 2.
Up 2.
Push right 3/4. Get back.
Nice.
Same old rain gauge. Get back. Get back. I would come up a half. Yeah, you're all over the bottom triangle.
Nice.
Yeah, you
That-
obliterated the bottom triangle, but I would come up a half.
A half? Okay.
And then that's your 300.
Got my 300 dope. That was fun. The Grendel is doing well. It's sighted in, and I can't wait to go hunting with it. And I happen to be in Texas, so I bet you I know where we can find some hogs. Thanks for watching, y'all.